Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your nighttime, right time DJ Music, and thank you for tuning in. Let's get straight to it, folks. I'm just going to say this, and there's going to be a whole lot of people that, it might not be a whole lot of people, but then it might be a whole lot of people. But here's the situation. We wonder sometimes when we see these videos of the policemen jumping on our children. We wonder sometimes when we see these videos of our children being attacked. Or we wonder sometimes why when we go into these classrooms, we don't see teachers that represent our children. We wonder why our history is damn near non-existent in the school systems. I'll say this, if I was an African American teacher and I had to get up every morning, leave my house, leave my family, to go and teach a bunch of children that act like this, I'd much rather be out digging ditches. I'm sure that this teacher did not spend her hard-earned money and time to become a school teacher, to be placed into a situation where she has literally has to fear whether she's going to have some bodily harm done to her. I'm going to go ahead and let you look at this video. I might interrupt in between now and then. You might hear a bell back and forth because in the background there I have my radio station live on live air as well. So here's what it is. Take the video, look at it, like, subscribe, leave your comments, do whatever you got to do. But I guarantee you, as a grown man or a grown woman, if you're not disgusted by this, you are part of the problem. Here you go.
Situation. How do you feel? How are you feeling about this?
Okay, young lady, I'm going to have to ask you to have a seat.
You on camera? You're on Candid. No, Chloe!
I'm finna smack ass my whole bag of just say so now. I need it. Cut the camera.
Big money is here.
Cut the camera.
No, okay.
Why you backing up?
Shut your ass out here.
Give me the damn M&M. Sit down in your chair. Sit down in your chair.
Have a seat, all of you to have a seat.
Sit your ass down in your chair.
Have a seat. You guys security.
Hold on. Back up.
Sit down. Your security's not out there.
No, you sit down.
Wherever your
Ain't no security guard. What's
because
the
you're not.
What's the security for?
Again, young
Well, she sat out in that seat, though, right?
Have a seat.
She sat out in that seat, though, right? She sat out in that seat, right? She sat out in that seat, though.
Y'all let that VIP pass the hell. Y'all, Miss Cox, I got your back, G, on both now. We not about to take this shit. Get up. No, wait. Get up. Come get some. Oh, fuck you. Oh. Get up. Come on. See, I got your back. He going M&M's at you and shit. We not about to take it. On both now. What's he supposed to do? On both now. You ain't got nothing to do me right now, homie. Keep up. Get slow. There's no more. You ain't say play with it. I'm not going for real.
Damn, no.
Get that fucking camera.
Zoom the fuck in. Damn, her hands.
What type of hot shit is you? Get that damn camera off.
Right. Oh, baby. Get out.
Get the fuck out my face.
So big ass. Damn, y'all. Don't you dare. Where her bag? Where's her bag? Right there. Get, grab it. Get your ass. What's up? Here.
Look at her. Just right here left to right like that. Now I'm mad now. Open up now. You took her. Left to be like that.
Give me the shit! Give me all the shit! Oh. Alright, y'all, we gotta go.
What the hell is that about, folks? If you watch this video and you scanned around the room, if you follow the camera, you'll see that there's a couple other children in the room as well. And I use that term very loosely when I say children. But I'm trying to be respectful because someone did birth these little motherfuckers. Nigglets is what they are. Fuck being respectful. Nigglets is what they are. Over 600,000 views. So that means your parents have seen this video. That means that woman's husband has seen this video. That means that woman's children, that teacher's children, have seen this video. That means there's policemen out there that's seen this video. That means there's white America out there that's seen this video. You no wonder why they treat our children the way they do. It's no wonder that they don't respect our children at all, because most of our children don't act like that. These little hell spawns is the classic reason why some people shouldn't have children. Because if you act like this in school, I wonder how you act at home. Folks want to say, well, I ain't got no daddy at home, or my mama on drugs or whatever. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I get so tired of black people using excuses. Excuses are like assholes, folks. We all got them, and they normally stink. That's just plain and simple. There is absolutely no way in the world, if I was Miss Cox, that I would be back at this school system tomorrow. If I was Miss Cox, I would have walked up out of that room and left them little motherfuckers to their wares. If I was Miss Cox, I'd have been packing. As soon as that kid in the red shirt raised up that chair towards me, even acting like he was gonna hit me, I'd have bust a cap in his ass. A lot of people gonna jump at me saying, well, these are just children, they don't know no better. That's bullshit. These aren't children, these are teenagers. Little mama in the black dress and the blue jeans won't be long before you pregnant. Little dude in the red shirt won't be long before you're in jail or dead. Because if I was Miss Cox's husband and I saw that, I'd be standing outside the school waiting for you. You would not threaten my wife like that. You see the kid in there throwing M&Ms at her, making grand gestures like he gonna hit her, walking up on her like he the man. You heard Miss Cox ask where the security at. No security in the school at all. Yep, Miss Cox, I'd have packed my bags up and I'd have got the hell on. I just did a video the other day where someone sent to me and said, where are all the black teachers in the school systems? They got the hell on. That's what it is. They got the hell on. They all went into the healthcare field. They all went into whatever field it is. But I can't. Would you blame a teacher for not wanting to come back to that class tomorrow? Again, folks, we got to be accountable and responsible for our own first before we can go out and exact and demand change from another nationality. Because it won't be long, judging by the age of these children, they will be replacing us as our voices in the United States of America. Is that how we want our children to grow up, perceived as thugs, hoodlums? But when you get videos like this, you can't argue with it. You can't dispute it because there's too many of them. The same way that folks can go find these videos of police shooting African American kids, the same way you can go to these videos and find where some black man got locked up unjustly. It's the same way you can go find a video of a black kid slapping his mama. Y'all saw it. The same videos that you can go dig up by the thousands to see where these little kids, now that they have these cell phones, you get a good idea how they act in school. Now, not a good, you get an excellent idea of how these children act in school when they're not around their parents. Most school days are 6-7 hours a day. So 6-7 hours a day, there are some people in our classrooms, namely teachers, principals, and other students, that are terrorized by these little nigglets right here. Y'all can say what you want. You don't have to like what I'm saying, but you damn sure better pay attention to it. Again, over 600,000 views. You don't think that somebody that knows these little motherfuckers shouldn't have said something to them? I bet they thought it was funny. I bet they thought y'all was in that classroom cutting up. Y'all know better than that. That woman had the look of sheer terror on her face. I guarantee she was asking us, you could hear it in her head, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Why am I putting myself in such jeopardy to try and educate somebody? I mean, they don't want to be educated. No one in that class, I saw one kid in there act like he was wanting to do something. He was on the computer, not paying attention to none of that bullshit at all. I saw one kid in that entire class, and it wasn't very many kids in there, so something should tell you right there. That should raise a flag right there. You got kicked out of a regular class already. And that's what they do to our African American teachers. They put them in these parochial schools, or they put them in these schools to where nobody else wants to deal with these children. And they expect us to deal with them. They expect us as African American teachers and students and scholars and whatever to pass on our information to little motherfuckers like this. Get mad at me all you want to, but whose ever parents these children are, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed. You should have left these children should have been a brown spot on your mattress, or shot down the drain when you was taking a shower. My children don't act like this. How many of you can honestly say that when you send your children off to school each and every day, you expect to see shit like this? You expect to see a video surface of your child acting a fucking fool in a classroom. Again, wonder why the police walk up on our children like they're small, like they're grown men? That's why. Got about 30 seconds left, folks. Again, it's disheartening, but we can't blame white America. We can't blame Hispanic America. We can't blame Japanese America. We can't blame no other part of America but ourselves, because these children are products of us. Like, share, subscribe to the video, do whatever you got to do. You don't like to comment? Okay, that's fine too. All right, have a great day, folks. I'm out.